The High Priestess is being swept off her feet. That is literally what I just received, you guys. Like, I'm trying to record Zodiac so I can upload them and get them out to the channel. But I'm also like, as things come in for the workshop tomorrow, I'm also like channeling things out into my notebook, like writing things out and then recording. And then I've been like over the past few days, I've been like completely like spring cleaning and like deep cleaning my house, preparing for the 1st of March, for today. So there's like little things that I'm like trying to do, like laundry and this and that and like in between and stuff. So anyways, all of a sudden, like while I'm in the midst of all of this, I'm just kind of painting the picture for you guys of like how it works for me. And I know for a lot of you guys too, but it was just like out of nowhere. And it was like, I actually got like the Empress Priestess, but I'm not going to put like all that in the title just to save like, you know, we only get so many, we only get up to 100 characters in the, you know, in our titles here on YouTube. So the High Priestess, because the Empress is the High Priestess. And yeah, the High Priestess is being swept off her feet. So immediately when March begins, the destiny energy, the alignment energy comes through. Okay. If you guys saw my video, like, let's see, it's like underneath this one, it'll be Pisces. It's the video under Pisces, that talks about the blue heron. Like, if you guys like haven't watched that, definitely go check that out, because that message and like the magic that like, that I witnessed today, and like just the beauty and like, you know, the blessings from spirit, from the blue herons, from Yeshua and Mary Magdalene, like it's all just like, I can feel my life changing, even though like in the 3D, nothing has really changed yet. I can feel the drastic changes in my life already. Does that make sense? So I don't know. So, and I'm the High Priestess, right? So, so this is for like both the High Priest Kings and the High Priest Queens. The High Priest Kings and High Priestess Queens, okay? Like, you guys have been in the Empress energy. You guys have been in the 9 of Pentacles energy, okay? So this is for those of you guys that have truly surrendered up, like outcomes in physical union or like with divine counterparts. This is for those of you guys who have literally just been focused on yourself. You've been, you know, you've been peeling back the layers. You've been having a lot of reflection going on in your life. You've been having a lot of like come to Jesus moments, like literally maybe, or like where you're like, you know, it's being real with yourself and being authentic and transparent with yourself. So like the more that you've done that, the more that you've risen into more of your true authentic self, right? So anyway, so this is for those of you guys who have truly been living in the night, like the 9 of Pentacles for me, because that's what I keep seeing in my mind's eye actually, is the 9 of Pentacles card. That is a woman in the card who she's dressed to the nines. She's in like silk robes and gowns, very expensive wardrobe. She's beautiful. She's like enjoying her time outdoors. She's got like a pet falcon or whatever. You know, she's got all kinds of like abundance around her with her pentacles. And she's done it all on her own. She's single on her own. She's self-love. She's the minor arcana empress, right? So many are actually like, and that's why this message is coming through, because many of you guys, you've literally like elevated like to the frequency of the Empress. Like you are vibrating at that love frequency, because you're emanating it, you're embodying it, you're emanating it, you're feeling it. Okay. So I just want to, again, I'm painting the picture of like who this is for. Express your love is the first card. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. The High Priestess is being swept off her feet. I feel a lot of past life energy coming through. Okay, so this is like a soulmate coming in that you have a lot of past life energy with. You guys have known each other in other like historic times and places and etc., like here on earth, like ancient times. I'm hearing the Roman Empire. You both are very old souls. Like you're both you both carry a great deal of wisdom. You guys are old souls, so you have more of a tempered, like a tempered energy about you, meaning like you're not a hothead, you don't fly off the handle, you don't get like all down on yourself and play victim, because you see things from a higher level. And this person is the same way. Even though both of you guys have had like your moments, you've had moments where maybe you have, you know, gone into like a victim energy of like, you know, certain times or certain things happening or whatever it is, you guys pick yourselves up really fast. This is a soulmate who is extremely strong. They are expressive with their love and their words. They don't hold back. This is someone that comes in, and the high priestess is a goddess. The priestess is a high frequency. She's high vibrational. She's extremely tuned in and connected to to other realms, to higher dimensions, to interdimensional beings, with the angels, ascended masters. She communes with spirits. Like, she's in tune with the elements and the cycles of the seasons and the moon phases. Like, there's nothing that's going to shock her. There's nothing that you can get past her. Like, she sees all with her third eye. Like, she needs a high priest. She needs someone who embodies that same type of power and same type of energy. Because let's be honest here, a high priestess, like if a knight tries to come in and like tries to like entertain the priestess, she's going to run him ragged. You know what I mean? Like, in the best possible way is the way I'm saying. Like, she's just going to challenge him. She's going to, you know, force him to expand. She's going to make him uncomfortable. She's going to trigger him. You know, she's going to approach him from a completely different space than what he's used to in women or people or whatever, right? That's what I mean by, like, she's going to run him ragged. He's not going to know what to do with himself, right? The empress needs her emperor, period. And the priestess needs her high priest king, high priest queen, high priest king. Many of you guys are this. You're not just powerful, you know, celestial beings. You are royalty. You know, royalty runs in your blood. You know, a lot of you guys are connected to royal bloodlines, royal ethereal bloodlines, sacred, very powerful sacred lineages. Like, okay, like, but anyways, going back, so I'm just kind of giving you guys an idea of like, of who you guys both are, of who this person is more than anything. You know who you are. I'm just confirming it for you more. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. This is someone that is, it's a very fast moving energy. So it's fast. Like, this person is fast. They lock eyes with you. They set their sights upon you, and everything just moves so fast. This is that time, you guys, like, literally, like, I don't know what's going to happen for each and every single person, but I'm telling you, those of you guys who have been in that 9 of Pentacles, Empress, Priestess vibration and energy and archetypes, like, you guys are the one that the universe is delivering this to right now. Both of you, you and this other person. This other person's been doing a lot of work too. I feel like for a lot of you guys, like, this person is in the spotlight. So maybe they are online or have a platform, you know, or a podcast, or maybe there's someone who's just like in the spotlight in another way. I'm getting that for a lot of you guys. Like, this is like someone who's in their life and in their career, they have a high status, just kind of in life in general. So like, people respect them. People know them as someone who's driven, successful, someone who's consistent, and someone who's also like trustworthy. And like, they're the kind of person that people will go, oh, that is a solid guy. That is a solid, like, all around, like, solid guy. That woman is incredible. Like, she's next level. Like, it's like that. Okay. So yeah, exactly. Look, true love. It's true love. And then there's that past life energy. See, it's so strong. So immediately when you guys connect, look at both of these pictures. The passion is flowing. You know what I mean? Like, if it, like, for many of you guys, this is someone you don't know. It is what it is. And, you know, they are being presented and they're coming forward because they're a match, because they're beyond. Like, they are exactly what you want and 1,000 times more. Does that make sense? Like, it's beyond what you thought. It's beyond your desires and what you are thinking in your heart about your, you know what I mean? It's like this person brings all that in and more. And it's like that too, because you guys know each other. It's not like meeting a stranger whatsoever. It is like coming back home. 144 on the timer. It's coming back home. This is the romance of a lifetime. You guys have known each other before. Like, every time you guys connect in a lifetime, like, it's just, the passion is, it's so intense. It's so powerful. But it's not like lusty, like limerence. It's I know you and you know me. Like, I know your soul and you know my soul. It is so powerful. So the priestess is being swept off her feet by true love. This is someone coming in, you know, just out of nowhere. You know, it's always when you least expect it. And that's why, like, surrendering things up, like outcomes and, like, you know, like, when's it gonna happen? And this, like, you gotta, like, let that stuff go. And for who this is for, you've done that. You've been doing the work in self-love in that way. You're not, like, stressing out about union and, like, meeting someone and, you know what I mean? Like, you're good. You fell in love with life on your own. You fell in love with being with yourself. You know, and maybe you have moments, because we are physical beings, where you're like, I really miss having someone. That's okay. But you're not obsessing over it, right? Okay. So this past life love is about to be shown to you, be revealed to you in some way. Runner who? Runner what? I'm telling you guys right now, okay? It's like 50-50. For some of you guys, it's like, it's the person that brought you to the tarot in the first place, or, right? And for some, it's a new person. And for some of you guys, it's both, okay? Like, I'm honest, like, you could have a divine masculine counterpart with whom you've been in separation from, because you guys both had your work to do, blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden they resurface. This month is eclipse season. This month, Mercury goes retrograde, Venus in retrograde in Aries. Like, there can definitely be lovers from the past resurfacing. Some of them that you don't care to speak to, and and you send them on their way with love. But for some, this month, a month of destiny and life-changing things happening, it can definitely be someone who's been away. They've been silent. And they resurface, and then all of a sudden, and it's a lot of it is because they feel the destiny alignment. They feel in the soul, like it feels right. It's time. And I know a lot of you guys who this is for, you feel that too. And it's not coming from your ego and your brain where you're like, yep, it's time, I'm ready. No, you feel it in your heart and in your soul. It's kind of an energy of, I do feel it, Erica, but I'm not, like, banking on it or, like, expecting it to happen. But yeah, I feel it. It's like that. Unrequited. Yeah, so for some of you guys, it's a past life, a runner or whoever, right? But this is someone who's done a lot of work, meaning they've broken some big cycles. They've had some big epiphanies around their choices and life patterns and family patterning. And they are seeing the loops and how it repeats itself in their family members, in their mother and their father and their grandparents, and how they themselves are doing the same thing. And then they've come to a come to Jesus moment where they're like, I see it now and I don't want to do this anymore, or I'm breaking it. You know what I mean? Okay. And then this other soulmate energy, like, same thing. This is someone who's done a lot of work. I'm telling you, for a lot of you guys, this is someone who either has their eye on you or they've been watching you. and they've either got a lot of money, they're well off, they're successful. Maybe it's generational wealth. Maybe they come from like a prominent family or a family that has a lot of money. But I'm getting the energy of like, it's like Cinderella and like the prince, like rags to riches or something. I'm not saying like, you know, you are like rags to, you know, in rags or something. What I'm saying is like, it feels like, that's what I mean by beyond. Like for some of you guys, you have a soulmate coming in, and it's not just a beautiful past life connection, reuniting and coming back together and like feeling this extraordinary out of this world love with someone, but that person is also, you know, wealthy and abundant, but also like spiritual, but also like their heart's open. So they're not like in the ego, like, oh, I've got all this money, look at me. They're like, yeah, I've got money, but it doesn't define who I am. You know, I give a lot of money away to, you know, charities. I do this, I do that. You know, I have a goal and a dream to, you know, buy land and create more of like a spiritual community. Like they have, they carry a different frequency around their wealth. We'll say that. Okay. So, you know, and it's someone, and even if they're not like necessarily there, there's someone who has a beautiful heart and they've done a lot of work. And you coming together with you, the Empress and, you know, High Priestess, you help open up things more. And, you know, and then it's like they start aligning with more of their soul energy in that regard. You know what I mean? So whatever it is, but I'm telling you, it's like high profile, someone who like doesn't just like date people on a whim, because they really have to be sure about the person. You know, they have to be sure about the person and, you know, what the person is about. It's kind of like that. That's what I get. And this person, whoever they are, I'm going to tell you this, no matter what their status is, they are like jaw dropped by you. And maybe maybe it's, you know, someone that hasn't seen you yet. Maybe you meet them this weekend, or this week you run into them. You know what I mean? You're just going into the grocery store for something real fast, or, you know, you run into Starbucks to go grab a coffee in the morning and bam, they're right there. Or, you know, whatever it is, I don't know. It could be anything, honestly, right? You pull up at a stoplight and the car that pulls up next to you is them, and you guys see each other and it's just game over because you lock eyes. The soul recognition activates. It's like, who are you? Pull over. Like, you know what I mean? And by the way, you guys, of course, right? Like, okay, be very cautious of that, okay? But you know what I mean? Like, I ain't pulling over for any man tells me to pull over, I am not pulling over. But do you know what I mean by that? It's like, it's just like, who are you? And like, oh my gosh. And like, you know, and I don't know. It's really wild. I think for a lot of you guys, how you meet this person. Because what I'm hearing is like the best love stories have the greatest, the greatest loves have the best stories of how they met. Or something like that. You know what I mean? Where it's just like, oh my gosh, like that's crazy. It's like that. Okay. So anyways, okay, we're 18 minutes in. Okay, so I just want to grab a couple tarot cards about this real fast. 10 of Pentacles. See, great wealth. Okay, so the Star card is on the bottom, but 10 of Pentacles. I'm telling you, there's something. And either way, you guys, like this love, both of you guys have a lot of divine equity. You have a lot of divine inheritance, spiritual equity, meaning like the good karma, and also like your ancestors like gifting you with things, and you know, the good karma that your ancestors have, because you took on all of your lineage's karma. So as you rise, as you heal, as you balance, right? So now it's like, you're not just receiving like your good karma, you're also being gifted like the good karma of your ancestors, because you helped break generational negative karma, right? Okay, like patterns, all the things, but it's negative karma. It's the imbalances. So all of that good karma comes to you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. So it's literally like you guys falling in love, and you live a very good life, a very comfortable life. Divine union, because of its vibration and what it is, if it's a true divine union, it is abundant. It is abundant because it's so high vibrational. It means that you guys are both awakened. You're in alignment. You know the difference between like soul alignment and karmic energy. And You know what I mean? So divine union and love automatically equals abundance. You know, that's not to say that you guys won't have like the ebb and flow of cycles and energy, but you know what I mean? You're abundant. They're abundant. You come together and bam, the abundance explodes. All right, let's get 3. The Knight of Pentacles. This is someone who's been on their way to you for a long time. This is someone who's been on their way to you for a long time, meaning you guys, it's like this has been trying to come together for a long time. Okay? And then bam, it finally ignites. It finally ignites. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. You have a passionate new beginning here. This has taken a long time. The Knight of Pentacles is a slow-moving energy, but I love the Knight of Pentacles, you guys. Like, honestly, out of all the Knights, he's my favorite. I love the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. I was like, I thought I said the Knight of Cups. But I love him because he is, he takes his time. He's thorough. Like, he's not all in a rush. He plants seeds along the way, you know. So, you know, like, upon his arrival, like, when he returns from his journey, like, his fields are going to be full of wealth and abundance. He literally is, like, in the making of the King of Pentacles. Like, okay, so I don't know. I think, I feel like that's further confirmation. So for some of you guys, like, this is someone who's they've been really working hard and working on themselves. And, you know, maybe this is someone that was in a different place, like, financially in the past. And, you know, I don't know. But but basically it's trustworthy. When this person expresses how they feel, he's reliable and trustworthy. You can count on him. The other Knights might be kind of flighty and, you know, they could be like in and out, flighty, impulsive, like following too much of their passion and not enough of their head, like, and their intellect, right? Okay. But he's different for me. He'll take his sweet time, but you can count on him. Tell me about the past life relationship. 3 of Pentacles. You guys have started building towards your 10 Pentacles before. In every lifetime that you guys have connected, it's like you've never been able to grow old together. That's what it feels like. You've never had a lifetime where you've been able to be together for your entire life. Something always happens. Sickness, death. I mean, right? Like, that's pretty much like the gist of it, right? Sickness, death, you know, battles, war, you know, that kind of stuff. Okay. But you guys have never you've never gotten past the 3rd Pentacle. In this lifetime, you come back together and you pick up where you left off. You pick up where you left off and you complete that 10 Pentacles, which is why when I split the deck, we saw the 10 Pentacles, you guys. The Hermit. This is, I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is a masculine, right? I feel like this is a masculine who is coming out of a dark cycle, a cycle of death. They're going through a rebirth. There's a lot of that rebirth, rejuvenation, resurrection energy around them too. Like, you're feeling as well. For, you know, for who this is for, like, you're feeling that too. Like, you're feeling like, I don't know what's about to happen, but I can feel it in my heart and soul. Because I've been doing the work, and I'm not like, you know, I'm not like kidding myself and lying to myself. Like, I've truly been doing the work. I've changed so much. I've broken so many patterns. I love myself, like, or I'm self-loving, you know, I'm working on loving myself more and more and more each day. You know, I've connected with my heart, and, you know, I've been whatever it is. Okay. But anyways, I feel this is like a really powerful masculine too. So I feel like we're talking to like masculines who carry the DNA or the wisdoms and connection to, you know, masters like Yeshua, Jesus, Melchizedek, Master Thoth, you know, Amoria, you know, Osiris, Horus. I don't know, but I'm getting like all that. But especially like Yeshua, especially Archangel Michael. Thank you, Archangel Michael. I feel like these are powerful ass divine masculines. We're going to say that. Powerful divine masculines. Okay. And I'm telling you, you guys, like, I'm smiling ear to ear. This makes you extremely happy. This is someone who they're a humble energy. This is a humble spirit. It's like I said, this person could be a billionaire, but if you didn't know they were a billionaire, you would never guess that they were a billionaire. You know, they don't run around on yachts and in Rolls Royce, or maybe, you know, maybe that's something that they do, but they don't, like, you know, there's someone who, like, actually, like, has a good heart and soul, like I said, and they care about people. They give back, you know, but they're not a pushover. They're strong. They're a warrior. You know what I mean? It's literally, like, in my opinion, like, the way that I'm feeling it and seeing it, in, like, they're like they are the perfect partner, like, perfect masculine, in the way of, like, their heart and just, like, how they care, and, like, but they're strong, and they're, you know, a warrior, and they're successful, and they're level-headed. They're confident, they're sure of themselves, they're connected with their inner feminine. They do not, you know, they're not ashamed to shed a tear and to cry. They don't hold back their emotion. They are in tune with their heart. It's all that. Okay. And if you're a man watching this, then you more than likely are embodying a lot of what I just described, and you are about to come into a union or meet or whatever your empress. Okay. All right, so let's just get, as we end the message, give me overall the Page of Pentacles. It was just on the bottom of the deck. Look at the Ace of Swords. I just said Archangel Michael too. Like people who are connected to, like, Archangel, like the Archangel Michael frequency, Archangel, like the blue ray energy, etc. and so on. Okay, so anyways, I don't want to get into that, and, like, you know, this isn't like a star seed and, like, you know, earth angel reading. It's a love reading. It's a reading of the priestess being swept off her feet by someone who is honest and truthful, by someone who speaks divine truth. And that's what this is. It's truth. They speak from their soul and their heart. Like, they do not speak from ego or what they think other people, you know, what they think they should say, or what they think you want them to, you know, they don't say things that they think you want to hear. They actually speak the truth. Okay? Yeah. Okay. And so this is someone, for, like I said, some of you guys, peacocks could be a sign or a message. Like, I don't know, you could be getting peacock references, or white doves as well. Or seeing squirrels, like, you know, all the little animals are kind of like in, like, their mating season for spring, and, like, they're all kind of out, like, doing their little, you know, funny things that they do, right? So you might see squirrels being extra playful and all, like, you know, like, doing their little flirty squirrel thing that they do. This is a powerful masculine. This is a powerful masculine. This is an energy who holds great power and wisdom. Like I said, this is a wizard. This is a magician. This is, like, someone who is a high-level high priest, someone who's a high-level alchemist. You know, they know magic. They know energy. They know alchemy. They know that you're everything that they could ever want and more, and you will feel and know the same. It'll be immediate. This person, yeah, they're manifesting something long-lasting and serious in their life, and that's what they want to give to someone, and that's what they are. This is the sweeping off the feet. Okay? For some of you guys, if this is the past person, okay, like, there's an inner call right now of alignment with it. Just feels right, and it feels like they've been obsessing, not obsessing like psycho obsessed, but obsessed like I've got to do this, I've got to do this. It's like that. That's what I'm feeling here, okay? Also, like, for the priestess, right? This magician is coming in wielding this sword of protection, and they're coming in to protect you from devil energies, okay? Because new levels, new devils. So this new level that the priestess is rising into in her journey, in her work, in her life, she's meant to have her her divine masculine by her side. Okay? So anyways, and this is what it is. This is what it is. At this time in March, right now, the priestess is being swept off her feet. It is a time of soul union, soul marriage, coming together, you know, like meeting your soul family, your beloved, you know what I mean? Building a home together, a life with each other. It's all of that. Okay. 11/11 is going to be another sync for you guys. See the Empress. It's union for the Empress and the Emperor. But, you know, I'm talking to a lot of divine feminines here on my channel, even though I have like the masculines here too. But I'm talking to men and women. It's an energy. But what did I say about, I said like, whatever you just moved through and like the cycle you just moved through and like all the things that you, like this level up is so huge because it literally is like a completion of like so much karma and so many cycles that you've been trying to heal from and close out from different timelines in this lifetime. Like ones that you thought they happened when you were a child, so you were over it, it's fine, I've healed that. No, it came back up, it came back around, more triggering happened. That's what I mean. So when you finally like, okay, so it's like the universe is saying, congratulations, you leveled up into the Empress now. You've healed enough where you're vibrating at this frequency, and she automatically calls in this. She automatically calls this in because she is the embodiment of true love. She is through self-love, she emanates true love because she truly loves herself. And that's why she calls this in so fast. Okay. So, you know, this is what I've got for you guys. Like, oh my God, like this is wild. This is crazy. But, and I feel it, like I have not ever, I feel it so strongly. Like it's crazy. This month is crazy. See, look, I split the deck. This is why I felt called to grab this deck real fast. So anyways, I love you guys so much. If you want to work with me one-on-one, if you want to connect through a general reading or an Akashic past life reading, I do one-on-one intuitive quantum healing sessions with clients. I do a goddess channeling with a spirit guides, it's Isis and Mary Magdalene, but any spirit guides or anything that come through. But specifically, like it is a goddess channeling. Anyways, but it's all there. And also tomorrow, it's not too late to sign up for the 3/3 activation and quantum healing divine union workshop. This is what the workshop is bringing forth in healing and removing resistance and blockages, upgrading your energy, activating soul gifts. Light language activations will be incorporated in this as well. Anyways, but it's divine union with your counterpart. So anyways, Yeshua and Mary Magdalene are channeling through me to you in this workshop. It's very sacred, very special. I'm really excited. But it's tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Zoom. So if you can make it, we would love to have you. Tickets are only $44 USD. If you want to read more about like the workshop and kind of the details and then like how to like purchase your ticket and sign up, it's all in the description box as well. But it is recorded, so if you can't make it, because a lot of people can't make it. It's every time I've done a workshop, it's always like this where, you know, a smaller majority of the group can make it on the live, but most of the people that purchase tickets, they're not able to attend the live. And that's fine because it's in the 5D, it takes place, we astral travel, it's in the quantum. So whenever you tune in is when, you know, you're there in real time. So anyways, okay. Look at this, but I split the deck, you guys. You cannot make it up. Card number 24. There it is. See, the Celtic knot represents divine love, eternal love. It's an unbreakable bond. It's deep. Unconditional love, legendary. It's legendary. Divine union, eternal love, infinity. You guys could be seeing a lot of like the infinity symbols or references, or you're hearing the word infinity. Enduring. This is a love that endures. It's endured through so many lifetimes, through thousands and thousands and thousands of years, through so many incarnations. A very connected energy and the love of a lifetime. This is the love of a lifetime. Okay, so for some of you guys, like I said, like it's someone who's maybe from the past. They know that you are the love of a lifetime. You are their true love. Okay, this happens suddenly, out of nowhere. It's like the tower energy. Okay, but it also speaks of liberation. So this love is liberating for you both, meaning like you guys both like rise higher and expand more, and divine strength like comes in. It's like you're infused with divine strength. Like you guys infuse each other with that because of like through your love for each other. Like it's beautiful, but it's powerful. It's wild. And then you have 24 again, and you have the letter J. Someone could have the initials JJ, or someone could be called JJ. Okay. 10 speaks of completion. So maybe for some of you guys, this is a masculine who's liberated themselves. Maybe that's the shock. Maybe they communicate and they tell you their intentions and how they feel about you. And I just recently ended it with my, you know, I'm going through a separation. We're getting divorced. This is happening. You know, this is where I've been, you know, living alone for the past few months, or, you know, I'm going through a separation right now, but I wanted to, like, there's something, I don't know, but I feel for most of you guys, like this is like, it comes in and it happens, and you guys, you're able to pick up and just, it just takes off. Look at that. The heart and the Celtic knot. Love, romance, joy, bliss, your heart's desire, content energy. Yeah, you guys are just like totally content with each other. It's just, it's home. It's content. Affection, fulfillment. I'm getting like affection, like someone who's like never really like, they don't do like public displays of affection. They're not really that person. Or like maybe when they're around like friends and family with other people they're with or been with, they're not really like affectionate in that way. But with you, they are. Like the affection, it is lit. Okay, we'll just say that. This is fulfillment of the heart, fulfillment of wishes, fulfillment of love, kindness. You guys are, yeah, forgiveness, passionate energy, and caring. There you go. I love you guys so much. Happy March, mi amors. Happy March. I'm telling you, you guys, like this is the month. And then like moving forward from this point, like this month, you're going to see, it's going to be beyond worth it. It's going to be beyond worth it. All that you've been moving through, everything that you've gone through, every single 10 of Swords moment, every freaking Tower moment, every death cycle, okay? I'm telling you, you guys. All right, I love you so much. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for all of your loving support, for all of your likes, for sharing, for commenting, you guys. The comments really help. And that's where I can connect with you guys and like comment back or show some love to your comment. And it lets me know that you resonate with the videos. You know, but thank you, because it really helps with getting the video out into the algorithm, which that's just helping a light worker, me, out, and then also paying it forward to your fellow soul familia out there, right? That's good karma for you too. Okay, so anyways, I love you. Thank you. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.